What's up, everyone? Don't adjust your television sets. It's me. It's me. It's your boy, Sal G. What's up, everyone? Welcome to EOP Sports Phillies Fightin's Final. It's me, as I already said, Sal G. Wild, wacky walk off win that we had today. That was awesome to see. It was a fun game. God, the offense it just isn't there, is it? We get great pitching though. You can't win every game 2-1, but it was nice for them to start the series off with a win, get the ball rolling here, and hopefully you got better things to come with this team. Man, Nola was masterful tonight. 7 in the third innings. We said 8 strikeouts, I believe. I'll read the final lines in a bit here when we get to him, but yeah, he was awesome, man. That curveball was working, throwing Colorado hitters off balance the whole night. He was awesome. And then on the other side, we had what's his name, Quantrill, who's not really a household name, and I feel like if the Phillies were hot, they probably would have took it to him a little bit more and scored more than the one run they did off of him. But anyways, we're just going to thank all our sponsors real quick: Streetlight Bar and Kitchen, Sherry's Tickets, PhillySportsTrips.com, and Cherry Law Firm, and also Dolan's Bar. So the theme of the game tonight, that it was a pitcher's duel. I didn't think it was going to be a pitcher's duel because it was Cal Quantrill pitching, but hey, whatever. We still got the win though. All good. Um, so that game tonight, it's crazy. I mean, really, what else is there to say other than it was just Nola's night? I mean, Nola shined. He had one blemish tonight, just that ball he left up in the middle of the plate, and Michael Tolia just smashed it out for a home run. But other than that, that was the only blemish. Um, yeah, so let's see. I mean, what I was seeing from this game, Harper coming in today, right? He was on a 2 for 30 slump. So it was nice to see him, get off the schneid, knock in a run. It was his first game with an RBI in 10 games. So that was cool. Finally, you could tell he was frustrated by the way he was playing. He looked like he hit a couple balls off the bat. He was aggravated. Um, but it's his 11 straight or 12 straight game now without a home run since that 3 home run game of April 12th. And, I know we're not really worried about Harper. He's slumping right now. If this were the middle of the season, we'd just be like, hey, he's just going through a slump, right? So I'm pretty sure Harper's going to right the ship unless that back injury is a major problem for him. And let's hope it's not. But, he hit that one ball dead center right at the warning track, caught Ferne out. He was pissed. I felt like if he would have gave it a little more, it was gone. This is crazy. The Phillies have scored more than 5 runs in a game one time so far this year. Coming into the game, 234 team batting average ranks 21st in Major League Baseball. That's pretty bad. But some bright spot coming into the game though. We had some Turner, who a week ago we said couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. All of a sudden he's on fire now. What a difference a couple of games makes in early on in the season here. Now he's coming into the game, he's batting 302, 371 on base percentage, which is what you want to see out of a leadoff hitter. He bats second, but that's okay. And he had 4 stolen bases, and I believe he stole another base tonight. Schwarber, he's still not going to hit for a high average, batting 242 with a 338 on base, but he does have 3 home runs and 11 runs scored, which is what you want to see from your leadoff hitter. Marsh, 313 average, 333 on base percentage. He's got 4 home runs and 9 RBIs coming into the game. Topper finally did what we all wanted him to do, move Marsh up higher up in the lineup. He's batting 5th. He's great, man. Captain Caveman. Shout out Mike Lauro. Captain Caveman. I love that nickname. Bohm got the night off tonight. I don't know if it would have mattered or not. They used hot, and he was batting 236 with a 354 on base with 10 RBIs. He got the night off in favor of Whit Merrifield, who in the end laid down that bunt that moved Stott to third and ultimately led to Stott scoring the winning run of the game. All right, let me go into we do a little piece of business here. I'm going to go into another ad. And I'm new at this. Sorry, this is my first time here, so I'm just working out the kinks, but pretty sure I got this. All right. First ad we got here. Here we go. Sherry'sTickets.com. Sherry'sTickets.com. Easy to use and has no hidden fees. Important to know, no hidden fees. So you're not going to go to checkout, go to your cart. You're ready to, buy your tickets, and all of a sudden you got an extra $30 charge, convenience fees, all that, BS fees that you get when you buy tickets from other places. The price you see is the price you pay with Sherry'sTickets.com. Pay less and play more with Sherry'sTickets.com. And don't forget, as you can see on the screen, we got save even more money by using our exclusive promo code EOP10. Don't pay hidden fees and save 10%. Why would you use any other ticket retailer when you want to try to get those hard to come by tickets? You want to go with Sherry'sTickets.com. Always give them a call if you don't want to use the web. Old school, 610-494-5050. They also have great theater and concert tickets that are hard to get your hands on. Remember, don't overpay with the rest and save with the best at Sherry'sTickets.com. Save 10% using the promo code EOP10. All right. I'm back with you here. Still rolling. Let's go into our box scores here. Pull them up right now. All right. So this game, like I said, it wasn't action packed. It got action packed as the game went on. There was that great play at the plate we'll get into. But to start us off here, I'll go down the Rockies line. Charlie Blackmon. That's Chuck Nasty, not as nasty as he used to be. 0 for 4. Ezekiel Tovar, also 0 for 4. Ryan McMahon, 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Tovar struck out twice. Elias Diaz was 2 for 4. He had a couple hits, struck out once. And Nolan Jones was 0 for 3 with a walk and 2 strikeouts. Elias Montero was 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Brandon Doyle, I believe, was 1 for 3 with a walk and a strikeout. And we had Trejo was 1 for 3 with a strikeout. On the Phillies side, Kyle Schwarber, he was 0 for 3, but he did have a walk. And we had Trey Turner, was 1 for 4. He struck out one time. He also scored a run. And we had Bryce Harper, who knocked in Turner on that double after Turner hit that double. Harper knocked him in. It was nice to see him get, like I said, his first RBI in 10 games. He was 1 for 3 with a walk and that RBI. Real Muto was 1 for 4. Brandon Marsh was 0 for 4 with a K. Nick Castellanos 0 for 4 with a strikeout. And Bryson Stott was 2 for 3 with a run and a walk. And we had Whit Merrifield, who played third base in place of Bohm, who had the night off, was 0 for 3, but laid down that crucial bunt in the bottom of the 10th that that PACHE ended up knocking him in on. So the good, bad, and the ugly, we still can't hit, it seems. I don't know what's going on. The weather's heating up. Phillies bats are still cold. Bit wild. It was 77 at first pitch tonight. Like I said, Turner continues his hot hitting. He's looking great. Marsh moving up in the lineup was a nice change of pace from Topper to see some flexibility with that lineup. It's nice that he recognizes the guys that are doing their job, doing it well, and he's moving, certain guys around in the order to try and light a spark for this team. We obviously need offensively. Pitching wise, fantastic, right? What can you say about the pitching? Yeah, the only other thing I saw with the box score, we had Stott at a stolen base. But yeah, let's go down to the pitching side of things. So pitching for the game, you had Nola going seven in the third. He gave up 4 hits, 1 run, one earned run, walked the guy, struck out 9. He was masterful. I felt like he could have pitched all night. Curveball was working. When they pulled him, got the standing ovation from the crowd. It was nice to see. He looks awesome. Um, he looked awesome today. He looked unhittable. Now I know the Rockies aren't world beaters. They're 4-12 after today, or 4-13 after today. But you gotta play who's in front of you. You got to beat who's in front of you, right? Alvarado came in, pitched 2/3 of an inning, didn't give up anything, and then Hoffman came in, gave up that hit, a walk and a strikeout, but it was that crazy play at the plate. I don't know if you all saw that. I hope you all saw that. That was just wild. There was a wild pitch, ball bounced up, and JT caught it in foul territory behind home plate, shovel passed it to Hoffman, who ended up destroying Kyle Freeland, who was the pinch runner. Yeah, he's a starting pitcher. He was the Rockies' home opener. Apparently, the Rockies don't have any bench bats. Chris Bryant's hurt, and Jay Cave, who came back to say hello, didn't play today. He was hurt. He's banged up. So they were light on their bench. Had to use Kyle Freeland, and Freeland looked like he ended up hurting his shoulder. He looked like he got messed up. So that sucks for Colorado. It sucks for him. Hopefully he's all right. But that play at the plate was crazy. I saw the replay. Honestly, when I looked at the replay, I couldn't tell whether or not he got in or not. It looked like Hoffman was blocking him, which I guess was allowed in that situation. I was kind of worried how that was going to turn out, but all looked good there. Um, yeah, that was a crazy wild play. That ball that hit the dirt just happened to bounce right up in the air. Real Muto, Matty B's BCIB, threw it right to Hoffman, shovel passed, and yeah, destroyed Freeland. Hoffman's a big dude, and he just crushed this guy. Um, so yeah, that was wild. I'm gonna take a look at these comments here, see what we got. Let's see. All right, Jameson McGowan says a lot of my friends are disgusted with the win, but I'm just happy we won. Nola looked spectacular, 7 1/3 inning pitched, 1 run and 9 Ks. Yes, he did, Jameson. Nola looked amazing. And more from Jameson. Our bats, of course, still look bad, but that was such a fun ending. Happy for Pache. Casty seems to be going warning track every at bat. I'm expecting him to break through soon. Yeah, I mean, Casty's putting, he's making good contact. He's hitting the ball to where they are, right? And the cliche is hit them where they ain't. And eventually, I think those balls, you'll see CNI singles, doubles. He'll end up knocking in some runs. He'll get some hits. He'll get some gappers. He'll do what we expect him to do. Star Wars 99 says Nola went longer than Wheeler. Yeah, he did. Who got hurt celebrating in the outfield? That was from Brian Lascaro. I missed that. I didn't see anybody got hurt. Shoot, I got to check into that. Let me see here. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and let me go ahead and give you guys another ad read here. I should have some cool background music or something playing, right? All right, our next one. Not that one. All right. Come on out to Dolan's Bar for Wiffle Ball Mania, Dolan Spring Classic. Come out and see Mickey Morandini. I got bad impressions, folks. I can do these all night. I would come out and see Mickey Morandini Saturday, May 25th. Oh, I got a comment blocking the banner here. Yeah. All right. Live TV, folks. All right, Saturday, May 25th. Wiffle Ball Mania. Mickey Mordini's going to be there again. This time, he's bringing along his buddy, Mr. Wiffle Ball himself, John Kruk. If you remember, guys, back in 1993, during that High Hopes documentary, there was a story where John Kruk supposedly played like wiffle ball with the grounds crew to like 6 a.m. and he couldn't lift his arm, and he wasn't supposed to, because he was supposed to have a night off, wasn't supposed to play, and he ended up having to play. And I don't know how that turned out for Kruk, but that's kind of funny. Everything comes full circle, I guess. So we got the Cruckers going to be there. Mickey Morandini, come out Saturday, May 25th. Dolan's Bar, Ridley Park, PA, 24 East Sellers Avenue. I'm going to be there. I'm sure the whole gang's going to be there. It's going to be fun. Hopefully, I don't strike out at wiffle ball. As my friends will tell you, I suck at baseball. So I probably suck at wiffle ball too. But anyway, all right. Let me go ahead and, yeah. Let's see. Let's take some more comments here. All right. I already saw that one. All right. Jameson says, we were very lucky the umpire, DJ Rayburn, called Freeland out at the plate. Whatever they called on the field wasn't going to be overturned, but I think he looked safe, but lifted his foot when he slid. Yeah, that was really weird. That was just crazy play. I looked at it a bunch of times. It looked like Hoffman was blocking the leg from coming in. And so I'm not going to say it was definitive, but I'm glad the call went our way. So I'm happy with that. The Eagles need a linebacker. They should try out Hoffman, says Jameson. Yes, why not? Put him in. All right, Jameson's on a roll here. Appreciate it, Jameson. And everybody, make sure you hit that like button. Hey, leave a comment if you want, and please subscribe to EOP Sports. We really appreciate that. Harper's bat is awful, but his glove is so good. It's between him, Christian Walker, and Goldschmidt. And if Harper doesn't win Gold Glove, it's because our infield defense is so bad they bring him down. That's always a possibility. It seems like they're not so quick to turn those double plays as you'd like them to be. You'd like to see that speed up a bit. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe they're just facing some fleet of foot guys that are running down the line there at first. And Brian says, cold weather, cold bats. And Jameson says, looked like Rojas may have been injured at the end. Hopefully it is nothing. I hope that's nothing too. Yeah, that would suck. Or maybe some people would be happy, but we're not going to be cheering for injuries. But Jameson says he was limping off the field, and at the end, just saw the video. I'm sure the last topper. All right. All right. I'm going to go ahead. Let's go ahead and take it to our Broad Street line. All right, so our Broad Street line takeaways from the game. Again, anemic offense, stellar pitching. I don't know what's going on. It's boggling the mind. The weather's warming up. Hopefully, the bats in turn will start to heat up too. It was a fun game if you're a fan of pitching duels. No, like I said, Nola was masterful. It was like a work of art out there, striking out guys. Real Muto played some great defense, called a good game. Let's give him the credit too. BCIB, Matty B for show. Yeah, but and then that play in the ninth inning or the 10th inning where the ninth inning where it was the plate was blocked by Hoffman off that wild pitch where the ball bounced in the air. Real Muto had the presence of mind to just flip it. Hoffman caught it and just destroyed Kyle Freeland, who I'm not laughing at Kyle Freeland. I hope he's all right, but it was a crazy play to see. I felt like I haven't seen, a home plate collisions in a long time. Let's see what else we got here. Jameson says, we got to stop swinging at so many first pitches. I know that's usually your best chance, but a little more patience at the plate is needed. Yeah, Jameson against not Kyle Freeland, excuse me. Against Cal Quantrill, who only struck out one guy in this game. Um, yeah, they could have took some more pitches. Maybe they could have got some more guys on base, scored some more runs. Um, I don't mind aggressive approaches at the plate because I know now it's you don't want to get yourself in a hole, right? So if you're 0-1 or if you're 0-2, 1-2, you're in a pitcher's count, it's pretty crappy. Um, and it could better more of a chance to strike out than swinging early. But yeah, I get what you're saying. And Jameson says, "Oh yeah, and Witt's bunt was perfect. Yes, it was. I feel like that's the first bunt I saw in a long time. Phillies were surprisingly tied in the 15th for sacrifice bunts in 2023. Wow, I didn't know that. For some reason, feels like we're worse at bunting than we actually are. I just think bunting is a lost art. Guys don't do it that much. They don't practice. Um, it would be beneficial for guys like Merrifield, who obviously knows how to bunt. To keep practice bunting, guys like Johan Rojas, who aren't power guys, they should know how to bunt as well. And hopefully he does. I really feel like I haven't seen him bunt yet. Dave Yarnell, he was safe at home. Bad call. Well, sometimes it's the way things go. And Star Wars 99 says Kyle Freeland got hurt. Yes, he did. But he had plenty of piss and vinegar in him when after the inning ended, he was yelling at somebody. I don't know if it was the umpire. I don't know if he was yelling at Hoffman, the Phillies. Not sure. But I saw that. All right, we're going to go ahead. I got one more ad read here for you, or maybe two more. See how we're feeling today. All right, so uh, if you have an issue with workers' compensation, motor vehicle accidents, or personal injury, David R. Cherry Esquire is your guy. You definitely want to give him a call. Call 610-565-0300 or go to cherryinjurylaw.com. Let David R. Cherry fight for your rights. Again, that number is 610-565-0300 or go to cherryinjury.com. I'm sorry about the comment over the ad. I'm going to get better at this, I promise. Appreciate everybody hanging in on my first show. Remember, hit that like button, comment, and subscribe to EOP Sports. We got lots of great content on the channel here. We have lots of draft coverage coming up. We had Maddie B on earlier. We have any sport you could. We have the Wings coverage. We have the Union coverage. Nobody does it quite like EOP does it. All right, so let's see takeaways from this game. And we're back to pitching. Um, it's pitching. There's no hitting. Let's hope that the trend changes and the bats do get hot. In tomorrow's game, let me go ahead and flip that at. Oh shoot, I'm sorry. I didn't even give you all the box score. My bad. Let me go ahead and the Broad Street bottom line. I was supposed to. No. Oh, wait a second, Matty B. That's round the it's round the bases time. It's round the bases. Where is my round the bases video? All right, let me see if I can do this right here. Sharing my screen. Hopefully you're all seeing that. So what we got here, we got bottom ninth. Royals are up on the White Sox 2-0. In the bottom seventh, we have the Padres leading the Brewers 7-3. We have the Braves and the Astros. Bottom six, the Braves are leading them, the Astros 2-1. And we have the top of the second with the Cubs versus the D-backs. That's a 0-0 game. And we're just at the end of the first with the Cardinals and Athletics. Cardinals are up 1-0. And in the bottom of the first, we have the Reds and Mariners still tied at 0. And Nationals and Dodgers game is about to get underway. And we have a couple we have some finals here. Guardians over the Red Sox 6-0. And then we have the Orioles over the Twins 7-4. And then the Rangers beat the Tigers 1-0. And your Phillies in final in 10, 2-1. And we had the Giants beating those lowly Marlins 4-3. Well, a couple more games here. And we have the Angels over the Rays 7-3, and the Blue Jays over the Yankees 3-1. And the Mets beat the Pirates, who were just in town, 6-3. All right. So I think I did that part right. Maybe. No, I don't know. My screen, is it not sharing anymore? I don't think I ever shared it. Oh, well. Let me see here. Got another comment from Jameson. Do you think there's going to be bad blood this series? The Rockies and Phillies don't have a rivalry, but I wonder if guys will be chirping each other tomorrow if Freeland is actually injured. It's possible, but we should also blame the Rockies for not having anybody that they can call off their bench, the pinch run, and you got to throw the pitcher in there. That was crazy. You didn't want to see that. But I wouldn't mind a little chirping, but I don't want any beanballs or any of that, wacky stuff going on. Jameson says Mets have been winning way too many games lately. The worst team they've played so far is 8-5. Wow, so they have a pretty good record against winning teams, it seems. All right. So, yeah, with that, guys, probably jumping all over the place. I appreciate you hanging in there with me. Like I said, it was fun hosting my first time. I'm going to get better at it, but it was good times and appreciate it. I want to give a shout out to all our sponsors again: Streetlight Kitchen and Bar, Sherry's Tickets, Dolan's Bar, Cherry Injury Law, PhillySportsTrips.com. I'm sure I'm repeating somebody again. Sherry'sTickets.com. Go Phils. That's right, Jameson. Thank you very much. So thanks again, everybody, for joining us tonight. I hope you all have a great night, and we'll talk to you next time. Peace.